I'm Instructor Jason from Krav Maga Self-Defense. So in our previous topics before, I think it's also it is a target hardening topic as well, where you have some tactics on corners. So I mentioned some corners, and it would be quite beneficial to, just like here, we'll simulate this is our corner. It was quite beneficial to go wide, into the corner, just so we can see earlier as we turn that angle and look, we can see earlier what's in there. So I've put one of our Morgans as to help us out. So imagine that someone. So what you'd usually notice if you're casually walking around a city or where there's a lot of sort of type of a concrete jungle with a lot of buildings, a lot of corners, walkways, and all that. A lot of people. I'm sure more than one occasion, you've come too close to the corner because you're distracted, you're in a rush, you're not really thinking about it, and as you come, you stop short because you almost hit someone because they're also hugging the corner. So one benefit to taking that corner wide, like so, is early as now, I'm already seeing someone's there. And if it is a situation where it just comes into self-defense, where it could be someone who's wanting to ambush people around the corner or to do some badness, I am able to recognize as early as possible and have all that distance to apply several tactics and solutions to get away. At this distance, I can backtrack back to where I came from, and he or she has to come around the corner to come and get me. So that's quite that's part of the benefits of why I would like to take the corners wide. So coming from another angle, it's still the same corner. And as I mentioned before, taking the corner wide, I'm taking this wide arc, is some of the other tactics, not necessarily on top of seeing what's around the corner early, but as I take, let's say, we use this blue mat as my trajectory, I'm taking that turn wide. As I make that 90-degree turn, it's very easy for me to subtly look to my side, see where I've been coming from, and like what we mentioned in that talk too, where you take snapshots, right? So I would have taken a snapshot before I got to this corner of what's behind me, the people behind me, anyone prominent or noticeable or consistently showing up in my snapshots. But here, as I turn, I can casually look and worry about the corner or look at the corner too, or see both at the same time. And I've taken that updated snapshot, right? Compared to walking here, let's say it's sharp, and I actually turn almost 180 degrees to look behind me. Now, it's a minor concern if it's quite obvious that I'm looking behind me, but I like the efficiency of two birds in one stone here. As I do a wide turn in, I can see that snapshot, and I don't have to really move my head because I need to keep looking at this direction as I approach the corner and I'm seeing somebody there. And I can stop right here and leave, do what I need to do to get away, and I have more options. I'll try my best to demonstrate here, but just a bit of history about this concept. I like to keep it plain and just plainly say taking the corners wide, or having a wide distance as you take the corners. But so in the tactical world, law enforcement, military, whatever, you'll see a lot of this in YouTube. One of the terms for it is called slicing the pie. So as you turn the corner, think of little pie slices. So in your little increments of checking and checking, And you are slicing the pie as you come around the corner, and you should be able to see them before they see you. Now, there's all these other tactical methods and everything that all these people do in YouTube, but we don't have to worry about that because we are thinking about civilian application, right? So it helps us. This concept will help the civilian application, just like I've reiterated earlier. Coming around that corner in this wide angle, I can identify that someone or something's there, and I have that I have that distance. I have that distance to respond. And since it's just us in the civilian world, right? It's not a gunfight, so it's not necessarily we see each other, we both kill each other or shoot. Right? We are not in that world. So we we see that we see the aggressor, right? We have all this time to respond. Of course, number one, I can easily just leave, and so there's more options available to us compared to coming sharp around the corner and I'm right in front of them, or within striking range, knife threat range, or for them to grab me. Uh, all those problems. So I hope I've done a good demonstration about taking that corner at a wide angle. Gives you early detection, gives you distance, which gives a lot more response time, which means there's a lot more options that you can apply. And of course, there is a tactical background to this movement because in the tactical world, they call it, one of the terms for it is slicing the pie, and that they all do that, so they have the advantage of seeing what's on the other side before they are seen. So we can take that and mold it for our use as civilians to raise our awareness, be in a better position or tactical positioning to have more options to us in case something happens, and we can respond with a lot more options and a lot more distance and time to do so, and the early detection. And of course, one other advantage, like we said, look, it's easier to look over the shoulder, look where you came from, look behind you, and take snapshots. Update the snapshots if there is someone following you, and seeing all those prominent markers, just like what we talked about. And thanks to Morgan for the help for this demonstration. And to learn more KMG self-defense techniques, train with us at KravMaga selfdefense.com.au.